How's it going, everybody? Hold up. Make sure that this is running fine. Oh, here we go. Make sure this is working. Give me one moment, please. All right, here we go. So, how's it going, everybody? It's your boy Universal Veteran here again with another video. And today we are working on the Dreadnought that I have been waiting and excited to work on for a while now. I have this video open of exactly how I'm going to go about doing this today. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be a wild ride. I'm going to take my time with this, make sure I do this properly, and don't end up in a position to where I fuck it up because of me trying to be hasty and whatnot. But if you can see this, this is what we're working with today. Everything's ready to go for this guy. It's just a matter at this point of just starting on him, you know? So what we're going to be doing today is, like I said, I'm following this YouTube video of this awesome design that I wanted to do. What it consists of is all of these colors on the table right now. But the first four main colors is Rhinox Hide, Corn Red, Mephiston Red, and then Evil Sun Scarlet. Basically, using these handy dandy tools that I haven't actually used before, we are going to dab on the colors one bit at a time. And the goal of here is the first bit is the Rhinox Hide. I'm going to cover the entire model. I have the claw and the weapon here. We're going to do that separately. Get this entire model with the Rhinox Hide at first. And then as we progress, and when we move on to the Corn Red, basically I'm going to be splotching on sections and lowering the, how do I say this? Making it thinner and thinner as we go through all of the colors, if that makes sense. So it'll be thicker with the Corn Red, splotched around, and then once we move to the Mephiston Red, that will be a smaller area that we do. Evil Sun Scarlet, the same thing. But it's hard to explain. I will just show you as we work on it. I was actually supposed to use a sponge, so we will see how this works since with the Rhinox Hide. See how this looks right off the bat, and if this thing doesn't work precisely, I will go cut up a sponge. So just so I don't want to fuck it up with the red. But yeah, enough talking. Let's just get into it. Yeah. Oop, let me give me a second. I forgot my head. I need to get my headlamp. So I'm not quite sure how long I'm going to be live streaming this, but I will try and get as much progress as I can with this today. So it will be a pretty decent amount of time. So hopefully you can all see this. Let me make sure you can. Let me zoom it in real quick. Oop, too much. Maybe that's good. Let me know if you think that's good or not. So basically the first layer of this is going to be in the brown, the Rhinox Hide. I feel like we got to use a lot on here. That's a hair. So we're going to put the Rhinox hide all over this model and then clean it up with the paintbrush as we go along. So thankfully I haven't really been using the Rhinox hide at all in terms of my other painting projects. So I have a whole bottle's worth to use, thankfully. Because this model definitely requires a lot of paint. But yeah, I've been looking forward to painting this, and I've been watching a bunch of videos on YouTube trying to figure out how I wanted to go about painting this guy, because there's so many cool methods that they've come out with on YouTube for all the different designs for dreadnoughts and whatnot with the flesh terrors, and I wanted to make sure that I found one that fits with my guys, you know. So it's definitely a struggle to find the best method. And after spending about a week narrowing it down, I've come to the conclusion that I love how this one looks out of all of them. But yeah, so a simple base coat over all of this entire model. I don't have to be fancy with it. Here, actually, where's the... Let me pull this out. I'm glad I bought this a while ago. Only issue is I'm not going to be able to get into all of the... Yep, that just happened. All right. We will hold it. So much for that. Technical difficulties right off the bat, guys. Whatever we can't reach, I will just paint with the brush. It's not that big a deal. Like the interior of like the middle joints, I can't really reach that at all. So it's just gonna have to, we're just gonna have to not worry about that right now. I'm thinking about getting another Dreadnought, and if this one turns out perfectly, like I'm hoping that it's going to, I'm definitely going to get a big old group of Dreadnoughts to play around with, because the Flesh Terrors are known to have a lot of Dreadnoughts just because they're a heavy chapter that prefers melee combat. So they're known to have quite a lot of dreadnoughts in their arsenal. So I can kind of go hog wild in terms of having the necessary amount of dreadnoughts in my army. Like this joint right here, I can't even fucking reach. So we definitely have to paint over that. So let me find a paintbrush we can use. Get in everything that I wasn't able to touch at all. All these like interior recesses. I don't know if you can hear that music above me. I hope not, but if you can, I turned it down. I apologize for that. I think this part is going to be very time consuming just because I want this model to be covered properly. And I want all of the recesses and all the little parts that need to be painted. So we might be on this Rhinex hide for a little bit, but that's all right. I'm not quite sure how long this is going to take, but I'm going to do my best. Now that I've finished the 10 Hell Blasters of my Flesh Terrors, I feel like I can actually do this properly and spend the time required to get this done. But yeah, let me think. Warhammer stuff. I plan on focusing with Space Marines and Death Guard still. I still have a lot of Death Guard to do. It's a hair off of there. I still got a lot of Death Guard to do, unfortunately. So we are going to be definitely busy for the next coming months. And then with all the stuff that I've purchased recently for my guys, yeah, I got a backlog now, a good, decent sized backlog to get through. All of these joints are going to be a different color when we get to it, but I'm just painting it all basic brown with the Rhinex hide right now, just because it makes it a lot simpler to go about continuing with the colors that I'm trying to go for, you know? So definitely trying to find all of the recesses and whatnot to paint is key. Thankfully, I'm not like lathering it fucking on there, so. But like all these deep little recesses I have to get in between. And then if we have to go over this with black again, that's perfectly acceptable too. The one thing I don't like about this absorbs a shit ton of paint. And I wasn't expecting that. Clean off the brush a little bit. All right. So, let's see. A lot of these armor joints has a bunch of colors. Or, right, we gotta get in there and paint. Every time I look, I keep seeing more and more. But I'm gonna go over this again with the dabber. All right, I think that should be fine with, I'm gonna have to add more to this though. I'm gonna go over one more layer worth of the brown, and then we can let that dry for a bit, and then we will go over with the, we'll go over with the red. God. Just a general painting over all of the surface. I don't want to smash it in there, you know, but you want it to cover it. Hold up, let me rotate them. I'm glad I did the base before I went ahead and did this. It would have been a bitch to fucking try and do this properly without any kind of base on it, you know? All right. I think this is looking pretty good so far. Okie dokie. Now, let me go grab a... I want to try this out with the sponge. So let me cut up this sponge real quick because I want to see how well this works. Let's see. Hopefully that will work. If not, we'll try. I think it was this that he was using, to be honest. So, tear off a little piece of that. We'll try both. How about that? We'll try both. So, we need some... I don't have any tweezers, so this is just going to have to work. So, the corn red... Actually, let me try with this first. Alright. The moment of truth. Let's see how this works. Alright. Fucking hope to God. You ready? I'm ready. Ooh. Don't worry, it will get better. Basically, I just need to get the edge of all this. Let me just fucking hold it. We don't want to cover the whole bit of the weapon and the armor because we want it to be like getting smaller and smaller, you know? A smaller and smaller coverage as we move along. What you guys think? How does it look so far? If you could see it, feel free to comment and let me know. Don't worry, you can say it looks like shit. I don't mind. I think it looks pretty cool though. I love this fucking. Oh, it looks gorgeous. It's just only gonna get better too. Fucking hurt my hand holding it like this. I have bad carpal tunnel, so fucking my hand's already wanting to um fucking cramp up. The only issue is oh, hold up. I want to pause this real quick and I want to watch how this guy gets around everything. All right, I am following it just like he's doing it now. All right, hold up. I gotta fucking dab it right here in the middle part so I can see what the fuck I'm doing. I can't see nothing. Issue is I don't know how the hell I'm gonna get I'm gonna have to get smaller and smaller pieces. Ah, tear off that little bit. Oh, my fucking hand. Try to get underneath there in his crotch. Ah. It's going to be an issue. All right, let's see if I can kind of maneuver myself in there somehow. Let's do a little tiny piece right here. Well, that's about as good as we can get it. Put that right there, and then continue moving around town. So basically, I'm going to continue this pattern with all of the colors that I have. So this is going to, I'm going to maintain this pattern, and it's just going to be a smaller and smaller profile as I go along. So hopefully you can actually start to see what I mean by that in terms of like the coloring. So you don't even really need to be really precise, so to say. Fuck. Oh, my hand. All right, switching hands. I can't do the left hand anymore. It's fucking cramping. The joint. I just want to make sure that I'm covering every area that I can find with this. Oh. See? How does that look? Fucking lovely, right? I love it. It looks great. Just toss that. We don't need that anymore. Toss that one, and we'll cut off another slip. I think this should be good. So I did corn red. Now we gotta do Mephiston red, which is that top one, I believe. Yep, it's the top one. Let me watch this video real quick and see. Yep. Damn it, I don't have any tweezers. I'm gonna cut this a little bit. I don't wanna, I need a smaller and smaller profile as I go through this. So I need a smaller and smaller amount of this color. Basically, yeah, as you can see. So you see the layers right now? You see how it's getting smaller and smaller? Oh, yeah, I didn't see them, Megan, sorry. Well, I was going to say you don't have to be in here. I know I'm live streaming pretty early, so if you don't want, or, well, okay, you don't. Never mind. I forgot you don't have Mason right now, so. My fucking hand is cramping up right there. This muscle, whatever this is literally, oh, I don't know if it's just because holding this, but good Lord, does it want to just spasm right now. So After this, it's the Evil Sun Scarlet, a lighter color. Um, try not to cover it so much. That's the issue. Try not to overwhelm the model with the colors and make sure that you can see everything else, you know. Fuck. I would put it on this thing, but it fell off earlier, so we're not going to do that. Didn't mean to fucking cover it that much. Damn it, that was too much. Alright, get another piece. I can't. Oh, fuck. That one was drying out. I gotta cut up another piece of the sponge. Throw that away. All right. There we go. That's a hell of a lot better. Because yeah, why am I not doing that? I wanted to test this out. Like I can't reach the interior of this. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I didn't decide to just. This takes up a lot of the paint, and it splotches like that. I don't know if you can see that on the leg, but I don't like how that looks. I like it more like popping. The makeup sponge just like smooths it out almost, you know. It doesn't make it like, as an example, so if let's just watch the crotch. If I do this and just dab it like that, then it turns, it's almost like, if you could see that. Like, yeah. Versus, yeah, like that. All right. Oh. All right, let's see. Let's watch this video real quick. I want to see what he does after this. Okay. Well, you have another package coming today of one of his gifts. So, yeah, that will be here today as well. It's out for delivery. Okay, now time for the brightest of colors. This gets added to just a little bit, not much. Ugh. Shit. I can't even put that one on there. Let me rotate this guy. We're just using just a little bit, not much. Oop. All right, how's that look so far? Think it looks pretty cool? I think it does. While we let that dry, I'm going to move on to doing the same thing with the arms and whatnot. But let me see this. Oh, okay. Now we just need to work on this one now. Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. Well, 1 second. Technical difficulties. I broke a finger. Yep. I like it as well. I think it's pretty neat. Well, it's only really, well, I mean, I technically could do it on the other guys, but it's not easy with how small the models are. I mean, I can try it. I don't mind trying it just to see what happens. Yeah, I'm doing the arm right now. Just because you can't paint everything else. It's too much. It's too cluttered. It's a Dreadnought. I have to do this one in pieces as well. Fuck. Subassembly. I'm gonna have to. 1 second. Let me see. We'll do this. This doesn't need to be perfect, but I want to make sure that it's covered, you know? At least the main armor is covered before I move on to I need metal. Nope. And then this one, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do this. I think we'll just do this part of the weapon instead. I'm not going to do the actual barrel. I mean, no. I'll leave this alone and just do this back side of it. Just because I got a lot of surface area with this one, so I could actually do the coils and everything properly. Let's move this back so you can see what I'm doing. All right, back to let that dry for a second. And then we will paint the corn red on there. Oop. I need more than that. This requires quite a lot of red. Thankfully, I have plenty of it. Fuck. Damn it. All right. Let that dry. And then we'll do this side. This doesn't really require much, to be honest, so it's just a matter of now letting it dry. I'm going to cut up some extra pieces of the sponge while we sit and wait. Thankfully, sponges are super fucking cheap. Ah. All right. Let that, oops, let that dry. I want to see what this guy's doing on this. Oh, he was painting all of the... Hi.
I'm gonna take your car.
Okay.
I left mine. I just gotta go into Waterloo, and mine's not running the greatest.
That's fine.
Is your keys in it?
Yeah. I don't. Is my wallet?
Your wallet's right there.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
My keys are in mine.
Okay. Let's see. No, I'm gonna wait until this is done before I move on to the next part. My mom just came over and taking my car in town. That's why you heard that distraction. Gotta try and not use so much of the surface area. I don't want to remove the corn red from this at all. Definitely don't want to take away from this color. I think I got everything right there. Yep. We got her covered. Now, this one's probably dry as well. Same thing with this. Try not to cover too much the model. Yes, kitties. I'll give you love in a second, okay? You little shit. All right. Now we just need to look at that truck. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yes, Mr. Kitties. Oh, shoot the cool boy. How's it going, Francis? I am just painting my guy, my Dreadnought, trying to get him looking nice and crisp. I think that's dry, so we can move on to the last bit of this. Smallest bit of the highlight, or the color, the red. But how was your day going so far, Francis? I bet. You working on anything today? All these fucking little hairs want to attach. Eldar? Well, that's fun. Damn hairs. All right, that's one. Let's finish this up. I don't need too much of this on here. Ugh. But it's so hard because the surface area is very, very tiny. So trying not to hit certain spots is definitely a challenge. Well, Look at the edges right there. I think that looks fine. I'll show you real quick. So let's move it back a little bit so you can see. Rotate that. There's the weapon. And here's the arm. Hold up, let me move it closer. There we go. All right, now it's time we lead belchers next. So we're gonna do the dabbing with the lead belcher, but we need to paint the power claws. So our first brush of today I would leave the fingers how they are, but they're supposed to be metal, so I'll leave the other bits, but I gotta color the tips of the fingers, sadly. Definitely gonna have to go over this at least twice. Just because the fingers are a bit wonky. And then let's find the other joints and whatnot. The cabling needs to be colored. Yeah, I'm still getting more views since using my phone. It just kind of depends on what the title says. I've noticed that depending on how I make the title, that's what draws people in. So if it's just like Death Guard painting, then not a lot of people are gonna flock to it. But if it's Warhammer 40k Death Guard painting, then more people come in and whatnot, you know. Get these fingers painted, a second layer. Oh, my hands want to cramp up though. That's a bitch. And this brush is wanting to fray as well. Whatever, it's not perfect. All right. Give this another coating. wires and whatnot. What other needs? Okay, so with the weapon, let's move on to that. Paint that. Paint these wires. I'm gonna have to go 2 layers with that. I don't know what else I want to paint silver. I guess these can be painted silver too. You know what? I'm going to paint this part because I don't like how black this part is. I'm going to paint this part just like everything else. And then I will separately paint the plasma coil. That's what I'm going to do. So we're going to hold off going farther. And I'm going to paint this because I do not like how just bland this looks. I really don't. It's just triggering me right now when everything else is painted in the fucking red, and this, nope, I'm not doing it. I'm just gonna hold it. Just try not to hit the plasma coil at all. All right. Let's do damn it, I need more of the corn red. All right. Yeah, definitely should have done this to begin with because it was looking a little just not good with the basic color on it. Let's let that dry. We'll come back to it in a minute. From here, I need to paint the silver lead belcher on like the smokestack. I just like Francis. That's what I call you, just because I don't know how to pronounce it any other way. So I just take the O out and just say Francis. It makes it a lot easier. Francois or Frank or Fritz. Yep, Francis. That's what I'm sticking to. Rat with furry tails, yep. Oh, you guys really can't see what I'm doing, can you? Sorry about that. Basically, I'm just painting all of the smokestacks. And then anything else that's silver, like these cablings down here. All right, I got those two. And I'm gonna get these. Interior cabling. Let's see, what else? Oh, those cables. Not all of these I want to be silver. Hydraulics. I'll paint that down there. And the silver. I also need to do the feet as well. I need to paint the feet properly. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to splotch it like this. I don't want to touch the ground at all. Shit. Brown. Where did the brown go? Oh, brown's right here. No, kitty. Nope. No. No. Get down. Get down. You're not allowed on this table. You know that. I got the spray bottle next time. I'm gonna spray in your ass. All right. Which one was this for? I think it was for Mephiston Red. I'm not sure. Yep. I'm not trying to touch the fucking... I'm not trying to touch the base itself. Damn it. All these damn hairs in the way. Hold up. All right. Let's see what this guy's doing. Oh, that's what he was doing. Okay. Well, while I let all this other stuff dry, I'm going to start painting the silver again, the other spots that I missed, like all these rivets. This is going to be fun. This guy has a shit ton of rivets. One rivet at a time. Definitely makes the model pop more. Damn it, that one was a little too hard. I pushed it in too hard. Two, three. I'm gonna start counting 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40 All right, this brush is starting to fray. Three. All right, this brush sucks ass. Um, 39. Oops. There we go. How does that look now? It's giving that extra pop, you know, with all of the rivets painted up. Now we need, what was I working on next? Oh yeah, the feet. Oops, forgot about that. Finish up the bottom of his feet. All right, now we can move on to Archbeater Gold. Appreciate it, Kai. Thank you. Okay. Oops, that's a hair. I'm gonna leave the bird the color that it is. I might do, no kitties. I might do just the outer band of the wings in Retributor Gold. No. Get off. All right. So I'm just going to do the outer wings in gold. And leave the rest how it is right now. I don't know if you can see that right now, but and then I need to get into the sarcophagus, but I haven't even gone about painting that. Cat, go away. Oh, you're at work? Well, don't get caught and get in trouble, Chris. We don't want that shit to happen. Oh, okay. You are the lead. Okay. Well, that's good. What other gold do we want to do? I don't think there's really any more gold to add. Oops. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I forgot. You're blaming your apprentice. um... Yeah, well, the kitty can go away. I don't want no kitty loves. Oh, I forgot the back of his needs to be painted. The skull. I don't really think there's any need for gold anywhere else. Let's see. Let's do this basilisk gold. I'm gonna paint with this gold. It's a little bit darker. I'm gonna use this for these little missiles. Yeah, we're just painting this up. At this rate, I might actually finish it today, to be honest. I want to paint these lights perfectly too, so I'm gonna add this to this spot right here. And then the same with up there. Let me continue to watch this. All right. Well, oh yeah. So let's go back to the weapons. This part is done. Let's go back to the hand. I was doing gold. Do I need gold for any of this? I don't think so. And then the weapon itself. Oh yeah, I need to finish this up. I didn't even finish this. Oops. Well. Add a little bit more color to the palette. All right, now we just gonna let that dry. And then we'll do the evil, or the evil sun scarlet for red. Let that sit. Oh yeah, I need to do all the rivets on here. I forgot about that. Good catch, me. Definitely got a lot of rivets on this. Let's see. No blood angels giblets? Gibbles? What do you mean? Oh yeah, I do. I have all the flesh terror stuff. I'm gonna add that on there. I just haven't gotten to that point yet. Like all the transfers and whatnot. Wait. Hold up. Give me a second. I got this stuff. Like, what would I add on there, though? Like, this stuff? Like the, oh, yeah. I didn't think about that. Good catch. Let me add. Let's do one of those. I don't want to use them all just because I plan on getting more Dreadnought, so I'll just do one of each. One of those. What's this other stuff got on here? No. I guess we'll do one of these. Yeah, we'll do those three. Now, just to figure out where actually I would put them, though. So let's see. Well, I gotta trim them up. I forgot. 1 second. Trim that. Oh wait, you can't even see what I'm doing. I have all these icons right here. I'm trimming up right now. I just gotta figure out where I'm gonna put them at. Yeah, I know. Good job. All right, now to decide where to put it, though. What does this Dreadnought look like? I guess I can put the skull on, right there, maybe. Maybe even down here. Well, I still have all the transfers, so I guess one that will go look good right there. Yep. And then um no, that one doesn't go there. I'll put that one right there. Fuck, just stick. Stop moving. Shit. And then this one can go right there. Woo. Fuck. Fuck. Oh well, fuck. Right there. Phew. Fucking got glue all over my fingers, damn it. Ah. Oh well, we're fine. We got it. I got 3 put on there. I think 3 will be fine for now. Since I plan on getting more Dreadnoughts in the future anyway. And then I'm going to put transfers on there. I'm just going to have to look at the color a little bit to see the blood. Where's that at? Oh, it's okay. It's white. So we're going to need Wraithbone. No, I don't have any Raven Wing feathered. Nope, unfortunately. I don't think I've ever painted anything from the Raven Wing. So let's see. It's supposed to be white. White bones. Bonesies. Oh, these are bones too. Oh, this whole thing is fucking bone. And then, what is that? Black, red, and yellow. Okay. Okay. I think I know how to do that. I need black. Yep. It's all right. Let's see. So I'm gonna have to look up what you guys are referring to with banner pulls after I'm done with this. Just the poles, like for a banner. I'm assuming that's what you're referring to. If that's its literal meaning. Yep, Dark Angels are the best chapter, hands down. Nothing will compete against it. The Lion is just the man, the myth, the legend, the Primarch to end all Primarchs. There you go, Francis. Yep, heard it here first. Can't dispute it no more, right? Nah, I like to think the only reason they were first is because Lion was just so simple that the Emperor didn't really have to try too hard to find his ass. Just basic Primarch. And since he was in a good mood, he was like, you know what? Since you're first today, since you're the first to be found, we're going to give you a little bit extra treatment. I don't know. He died valiantly, protecting his. Oh, well, ain't protecting shit, but I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say ground beef, but I do got to admit how Dan Abnett wrote Sanguinius's death. It did seem pretty useless that he died in the way that he did. So I'll give you that one. Even I questioned it, why he even had to fucking die for nothing. If Horus was just gonna whoop his ass. I thought he was the first. I guess not. That's what I thought. Or was that Horus? Is that a fucking yellow? I think that's yellow. Well, it's a gold. So horse wasn't the first? I think that's shit. Hold up. I'm trying to get all this iconography, but these fucking blood symbols are teeny tiny. All right. Let's go back to what we were doing. Non-oil. Where you at? Where the fuck did I put them? Agrax. Abaddon Black. I sort of got it correct. Oh wait, it's right here. Duh. That's fine. I'll see you later, Chris. I'll send you some pictures of what this looks like when it's done. You have fun, man. Enjoy your work. I will enjoy my time here. Oh, Alfarius was first? Oh, I didn't know that. Wow. Learn something new every day, I guess. Oh. All right. I want to see what else this guy's doing. Oh, that's what he's doing. Okay. Put that over there. All right. Now, the fun part. All right. I hope to fucking God that I do this right. I'm going to put all my eggs in the basket for this one, guys. So, a little bit of white, some medium, 2 drops in that. Mix, mix, mix. Clean that off. Time for the glow effect. Or term born without primary. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. You would think with all the fucking books and everything that I've read or listened to on Audible. All right, now we just let this dry and clean that off real quick. I think we could go about um, no. I'm trying to watch this video and see what this is. Oh, yeah, he was thinning it down. Okay. So I could do an Agrax. Just one little drop. Well, I know the Custodies killed off the Thunder Warriors, and then the Astartes replaced them. Let's see. Put this Agrax over some of these areas. Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense. Darken this stuff down a little bit. And then let's get a little bit of the white in here. Get these canopy lights. And get this little bit glow effect in here as well. Yeah. And the white on here. Oh, okay. Let's see. A little bit of white in here. And then this grilled piece right here. And then his ass. All right, now we're just gonna let this dry for a minute and go move back to the weapon. So we got that. Which one was this? The fist in red. All right. Am I gonna be on? I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided. I don't know. It depends on. I'm gonna continue to do this and see how far I get into it. I might call it quits at some point, but I haven't really decided. I'm still in the groove of things, you know. I haven't quite left or quite gotten tired yet. You gotta go, I'm assuming. And you're gonna head out. Oh, okay. No, that's fine. That's perfect, man. You go and do that. If I'm on the night, I will catch you there. If not, then I'll see you in the next one. Enjoy your nap. That's actually sounding pretty nice, too. Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, YouTube requires like 4,000 hours before they're even um, willing to consider setting you up with pain and whatnot. So a long ass time before I even reach that. All right, we're getting there. Adding in all the small details now. Trying to get this glowing effect looking nice and pretty. Trying, at least, is the key word. Succeeding, maybe not so much, but oh well. Alright, now to do the rest of this guy. Let's add some blue. All right. That's looking nice, man. Looking nice. I love it. All right, I need more. Damn it. It's like the one colors that I don't mean to fucking run out of, but I end up running out of it. How did you get here?
Locked. Can I go to my friend's house?
What friend?
I have his address. You right, my friend?
What's his address? Did he ask you to go over there?
I said, can I go over there? And his mom said, yeah.
That's fine, but
But you need to drive me there. I don't know where that place is at.
okay.
So I can't tell avenues and like stuff.
Okay.
It's gonna be real quick.
Are you gonna walk home?
I don't know the path there. You could just pick me up after like an hour.
Why did you get off so early?
Early out.
Oh, you were at Graham's?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We can go. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be back. So,
For 12 and
no, I know. The time to leave. No. I'm talking about the time to come back.
Oh, you're not. I said like an hour and 30 minutes.
All right, I'm back. Give me a minute. All right, I'm back. My bad. I had to go take care of my son. Continue with this. I'm pretty close to being finished with this model, to be honest. There's not much I really need to do that's intensive in terms of like color wise. How's it going? Good to have you here. I'm just finishing up my guy and his paint. Oh, he's looking pretty good. He's getting there. But I need to pick out a yellow. I need to finish up with the highlights and whatnot. Get all the, oops, I need more water on this brush. Get the glow effect looking good. All right, I'll flip over the back. Maybe that was too much, but whatever. Move on back to the weapon because I need to do the weapon. And then after this, I just need to put them back together, to be honest. And then I need to finish up with the rocks at the bottom of this base. And then you'll be done. So, let's see, watching this video real quick. Now we just need to do the transfers. Let's get this moved out of the way for now. And get the big old transfers on there. This might be a little too big, to be honest. Yeah, that one was too big. Where's the brush? Let's see. Missed its skull. There we go. Get the damn skull off. Come on. Let's see. I'm gonna look up a Dreadnought and see some of the iconography that they added. So we'll do this one next. Add this to this armor plate. Damn it, come on. There. Put that right there. Now it's time to put the armor and everything back together. Hold up. Come on, you bitch. Alright, that's about as good as we're going to get it. I don't want to break it, so we're not going to do that. I think it looks pretty good. What you think? Where the hell's the shoulder pad though? Was it this? Oops. Okay. Well, hold up. I was like, what the fuck? How am I missing a shoulder pad? All right, well, we're going to have to wait for this to dry before we can continue with the shoulder. So, in the meantime, I'm just going to work on the other bits of iconography and whatnot to this guy. Adding little bits and pieces to... I wonder if I could fit a big one on there. Maybe. We'll try it. We'll try a big boy. I don't know if we're going to be able to get one on here. Yeah, we can. This one will fit. Yay! Look at that. Nice and pretty. Oh yeah, we were going to work on the rocks and finish the rocks up. trying to base this the rock right now. All right. Oh shit. All right, let's see. Can we paint this now? Nope, it has to go this way. All right, we got to glue this. Let that sit for a minute. And then I'm going to add some of this liquid gold. I don't need much of it. And I'm going to use a brush that I normally don't touch. All right. Shit. Okay, I can't fuck with that for a while until this is done drying, so I'll go back to painting the rocks. How about that? But first, let's see how we want to do this. Let's get this watered down a little bit. And while this is still wet, and while that's still wet, and then to finish it off, all right. Where's the brown? I don't need that much, but whatever. All right, I'm almost done. Almost fucking there. Damn, I didn't mean to do that. put this stuff away. I might leave that out. Let's see. What can we put on that one? And we'll do another one. All right, almost done. Holy fuck. I don't know how long I've been streaming this. Almost 3 hours. I'm just gonna let this dry and then I'll be done. All right. So now we're just waiting for this one part to dry, and it will be done. I will be finished with the Dreadnought. I'm going to put on this last flush terrors iconography, and then I will show you guys everything. I'll show you the completed Dreadnought. Putting all this away, and then I will show you what it looks like. It's almost done drying. Not quite there yet. But I got paint everywhere. Oh. All right. Let's put this on. There we go. We're done. Let me show you what it looks like. But there we go. She be done. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I don't know what I'm going to do next, but yeah, that's the end of it. See you guys later.